Perception, context, permission, the PCP model, is a way of understanding how to get someone to do something.
The PCP model looks like it's 3 steps, but I want you to view it as kind of dominoes. So one step starts the progress of coming down the other, and once that comes down, the next domino starts going down. So if I change your perception about something, then I change the context that you're viewing that in, which changes the way that you feel permission to do it. So I'll give you an example. An attorney in Washington State was charged with assault of a woman using hypnosis. And he would have her get naked in his office, which is something she would not normally do. But he would hypnotize her and then tell her, at the end of the day, you come home from work and this is just like that time. I want you to picture yourself, it's the end of the day, you're coming home from work, you drop your keys in the bowl, you make your way to the bathroom, you turn on a hot shower, and now you're here getting ready to get into that shower. So he's changed her perception of where she is. He changed the context of neither one of you or me right now would get naked on a podcast, but both of us are going to later tonight when we go to shower, because that's a different context. So he modified the context, which gave her permission to remove clothing or do something that we otherwise wouldn't do in a social setting. One of the ways I studied this is cult recruiters. And I spent a long time working with these cult recruiters, and I was back and forth between cult recruiters and door-to-door salespeople. They talk people into doing things they probably wouldn't otherwise have done. Installing a $95,000 solar system on their roof, or buying a vacuum cleaner, or joining a cult that's probably harmful. But all of them started off the conversation by changing the perception of what's going on. So instead of me saying, hey, let me talk to you about this thing that's from a needy perspective, they come out with a survey and they say it's an anonymous survey, which automatically makes the people more open. So it's an anonymous survey. I've changed permission. So now the context has shifted slightly. And if I could change your perception again, would you rather be in a group of people who feel like family or people who are related to you? So I start asking all these little questions about how would you rather live your life in a way that's just kind of nudging you down into this cult mindset of do you want to be around people that enjoy your company? Those kind of questions. So more perception changes. Now the context shifts to where I've just made 25 agreements about who I am as a human being. So now my context is way off, which shifts my permission. It's I have permission to do this because that's the kind of person I've just agreed to be. And that's who I've said that I am. I have to do this because that's cognitive dissonance. And one thing I teach about any persuasion, whether you're doing a psyop on an entire country, or you're just manipulating one person, or doing therapy on one person, your main weapon is cognitive dissonance. I'm getting you to be uncomfortable because the way that I've got you to see the world doesn't match up with what you're doing. Easiest thing for you to change is what you're doing. Instead of changing your mind about something or calling yourself dumb, I just get you to do something different.